And Chicago starts out with the ball here. A look at Orlando's opening lineup. We've got LeBron James. And it's Mutombo in at the center position. The kick out, Curry. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Here is James. Here's Chamberlain. And it's blocked by Davis.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
Bryant outside. Shot clock at 6. Orlando needs to get off a shot here. James can't get it to go. Pippen pass to Curry. Chicago passing it around. James with a steal. And it's Orlando on the break. A nice shot by Artest.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Curry. Pulls it. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Bryant against Antetokounmpo. James deciding where to go with it. Fires from deep. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now here's Curry. Antetokounmpo outside. Davis a screen. Antetokounmpo pass to Davis. Shots blocked. Here's Artest. James outside. Inside, Chamberlain. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He takes it in. Pippen outside. There's Davis with the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Nice work from AD. He finds his comfort zone behind the three-point line.
James outside. Bryant right side. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And now the first timeout called here for Chicago. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Outside Davis. Pass to Curry.
Orlando foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Now Antetokounmpo. Here's Pippen, covered by Bryant. Shot clock at 5. The 3 ball. Chamberlain pulls it in. Orlando leading. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Curry throws it down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
Now, here is James. Yet to see a basket. 4 on the clock. To the inside. Deflects the pass. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Chicago ahead, leading by 1. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, the energy was there. The communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
On the court for the Magic, they've got Kobe Bryant. And it's James in at the small forward position.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
Outside Curry. From deep three-point land. It's hauled in by the Magic. And here's James. Pass to Artest. Back to James. Oh, James knocks down the triple.
They got the ball to the right guy. James ready to shoot at all times.
The three from Curry. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now here's Bryant to the middle. And it's blocked by Davis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. 5 on the clock. And here's Bryant outside. That shot missing. Chicago trailing here. Pippen pass to Curry. Antetokounmpo outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
One more round of applause for York 3-1-2-3.
James up top, defended by Pippen. Back to Bryant. Orlando moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, LeBron knows how to share the load. He's always getting other guys involved out there on the floor.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Back to Curry. Plenty of space. And there's another one for Chicago. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Pass to Chamberlain. Stolen by Davis. Curry with it. 9 points in the game. And here is Antetokounmpo. Back to Curry. Jacks up a 3. Mutombo with the rebound. Orlando trailing here. Now here is James. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
Bryant, no good.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Pass to Howard. Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game now.
First team foul. At the line for 2, Dwight Howard.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Howard nails them both. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Bryant outside. Antetokounmpo with the block.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Pass to Artest. Shoots over Curry. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
They needed that boost going into halftime. They were starting to look a little disorganized.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Bulls. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More 2K action in just a moment. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Dwight Howard out there with Davis. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Pippen in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Now here's Bryant. He's got 7. Pippen right side. Pass to Davis. Shoots over Bryant. Another shot. And Howard with the lay-in.
I like the momentum right there. A nice hustle play on the glass leads to a great finish.
And slam dunk by James.
It doesn't get much better than that. LeBron putting some muscle on the slam.
Now here's Pippen. He's scoreless. Howard with a screen on James. And there's the lob. There's the steal. Here's Artest. He's covered by Curry. Pass to James. Here's Artest. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pippen with it. Now guarded by Bryant. The finish! And he goes in for the dunk.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Curry. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. And it's an 8-point Bulls lead.
He's been carrying the load on offense in this one, and he might as well keep looking for his shot the way he's been going.
Orlando calls timeout. Now, here is James. Not a lot of room.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Davis.
First team foul.
1:24 left to play in the third. Sends it home from three-point land.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Artest. Here's Chamberlain. Checked by Davis. And Davis with the block. Bryant against Antetokounmpo. Back to Curry from the wing. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Here's Artest. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist. Artest has got 6.
Well, he's had it rolling all night. He just hasn't had enough support to give them the lead.
Now Antetokounmpo. Davis with a screen on James. 6 on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Curry. Another 3 for Chicago.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
And that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. Back after this. State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Magic, we've got LeBron James. And it's Artest in at point.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Bryant against Antetokounmpo. And play stops. So whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen. Bulls leading by 12. Outside Davis to the paint. Here's how.
Wow! That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And a foul called on the way out. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, fearless play from Curry inside. Going up against tough defense and getting fouled while shooting.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And something else I've liked has been their ball movement. Always finding the open guy with a better look. That is team basketball.
And so Curry nails both of them.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Magic trail by 16. James outside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Davis with a screen on Bryant. Goes again.
And the more Davis has added muscle during his career, it really has helped him on the offensive end. It forces defenses to foul him.
Team foul. At the line for your Bulls, Anthony Davis, taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Good on the second one. Timeout. Magic. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
They really need to reshape their defense. They have to get out to him quicker to slow his three-point attack.
Brooks here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard the Magic coach as he addressed his team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. Bulls leading by 15.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Fourth personal foul. Third team foul.
Outside Davis. James against Antetokounmpo. Clock is at 3.
Don't underestimate James defensively. He can put the clamps on you when he wants.
Bryant outside. Tries it from 16. Oh, he cannot hit.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Outside Davis. Shoots a 3. Nope. Magic trail by 15. Here's our test. Ooh, Howard with a block. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. And here is Antetokounmpo. Curry fires. And yes, sir. Hits the wide open James.
Their focus has been terrific. They really put on a clinic here today.
And they never took their foot off the gas. Even with that big lead, that's what their coaching staff loves to see.
Now here's Bryant.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Orlando, Dikembe Mutombo. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That one's no good.
Well, I'm sure he wanted to hit all of them, but he was still able to chip them.
And it's the Kings to start out. Now Sacramento starting 5. They've got Tracy McGrady. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Durant. And it's Jordan in at the point guard position. SGA against Jordan. SGA sets a screen for Leonard. Back to SGA. Clock at 6. Leonard against KD. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. McGrady with the ball. He's against Olajuwon.
He's got all the shots. McGrady makes the mid-range look easy.
Durant against Leonard. Lets it go. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Jordan with the bounce pass. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Jordan. Great D that time from Leonard.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to George. Back to SGA. O'Neal with the rebound.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
Abdul-Jabbar outside. KD against George. KD dishes to Jordan. Over SGA. And count it from 19 feet away.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Durant. And that one, good.
With KD's length and size, there aren't many defenders he simply can't shoot over.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now, here's Jordan. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. Clippers trail by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander comes up empty from 19 feet out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. McGrady a screen on Leonard. Jordan passes to Durant. Over George. Good on the 13-footer.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using him to cut up the defense there with ease.
Here's Leonard. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Sacramento Kings heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get right back to the action when we... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Kings guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
So with Jordan on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Olajuwon. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's George in at the point. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Jordan with it, picked up by Olajuwon. Tries it from the top of the key. The offensive rebound. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Clippers trail by 5. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Back over to you.
Yeah, he's taken over. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. George passes to Wembanyama. 3-pointers off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Jordan. And the rejection by Wembanyama. George passes to Wembanyama. And here's Leonard from 3. And again, no good by the Clippers. And KD's got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. In the second quarter, held scoreless. McGrady dishes to Jordan.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Floats one. Oh, the focus inside by Michael Jordan.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. He makes quick, solid decisions.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. .139 left to play in the first half. Pass to Jordan. Here's McGrady. And a miss there on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
On pass to George. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, that's about timing and precision and knowing for Paul George how to use that leaping ability to get that alley-oop.
Jordan, the pass to McGrady. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Clippers trail by 3. And 1:01 left to play here in the half. George, no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Wembanyama finds Gilgeous-Alexander. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
This guy is an absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Jordan. That misses off the backboard. Jordan's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Wembanyama passes to Leonard. Outside, SGA. Again, the Clippers. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Kings lead by 2. They'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Nice game. Great performance by Tracy McGrady.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On the floor for Sacramento, Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Durant. Then it's Tracy McGrady. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Jordan in at the 1. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Gilgeous-Alexander has that ability to adjust in midair, take the contact. That is nicely done.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the evening. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Sacramento with the ball. Jordan, a screen on George. 14 feet away. Wembanyama with the rebound. Jordan's gone 2 for 7, struggling a bit. Here's SGA. 7 points in the game. All sorts of time. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
That's a quick strike from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In catch-and-shoot situations, those scoring instincts are right on point.
Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total shape. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Uncovered. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, once he gets going like this, he becomes unstoppable.
Timeout called by the Kings. The Kings trail by 5. On the wing, Tracy McGrady hands the shot from the wing. McGrady's got 10.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Back to SGA. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Sacramento with the ball. Lobbed up there for Durant. Leonard with the steal. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's KD. And the Kings check on 2 more.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Pass to George. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander knocks it down from distance.
Now that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
McGrady passes to Abdul-Jabbar. O'Neal sets the screen for KD. And here is Jordan. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.